no freight challenge in the Balkans. And to be honest with you, it's been way harder than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I knew it would be tough, but it's been really, really hard. So we have everything connected except for the mountains and a couple of places where the bridges are just insanely expensive. So we're worth just under 79 million. We'll go ahead and take this bond for 6.3 million here. And let's just take a quick look at our competitors. So Barty, because we have to buy them out, don't forget. If we bought them out, it'd be 29 million. Bought the General, it'd be 23. And if we buy Idris, it'd be 29. So basically the General is the way to go. So we're just going to let time pass until we get enough money. We're going to buy out the General. As we're killing time waiting, I noticed that Craiova, I could just do a line up along the water's edge and tag along in the Thames Far. So I did that. We have our 6 trains in our Express. As you can see, we were up to 14 million. So we'll let it climb again. And we're going to take out the General next. And we finally have enough money because the General's worth kept going up. So we're going to buy him out now for 28,113,000. 28 million, that is. And Barty's up to 30. Probably should go for, unless we can get our trains next, our Fireflies, then if we can, we'll switch over to them, which will take a boatload of money. If not, we're going to go after Barty because he keeps sabotaging me. So right now, all these yellow lines, we own all of it right down here. So really, he didn't get too far. I don't know how in the world he was worth almost 29 million. That's crazy. All right, we can finally get our Firefly, which
reminds me of my grandmother. Rickety and slow.
Wow, he's wrong about that because it goes 57 kilometers an hour and currently I'm going 39 and it's also mixed. So we're going to go in here and probably burn every bit of this money. And let's see, 9.6 million, perfect, or 9.8, almost 10. Now we got all Fireflies and basically, as you can see, our money's way down low. We're going to start over, but we should make even more. We were about 2.5 before on our revenue weekly.
Either tailwind or false measurement. Probably both.
We'll probably see it go up now. And we're going to go ahead and take a bond for 11.5 million because why not? And let's go in and see if we can buy Barty. We must be getting pretty close to being able to buy him. 40.9 million. Perfect. Let's do it. Awesome. So now he's going to shut up and be quiet. So for Idris, we're going to need a bit less, 37, but probably by the time we get there, it will be 38 or whatever. And as we're patiently waiting, I notice we can get 5% more packages. I think we're probably pretty full, but we'll get that. And then the next one, we'll take this mail car, and then we can bump up our mail revenue by 25%, which would be, 25%. Oh, we may have gotten somewhere. Let's see if we can buy Idris out. There, now we can relax a little bit. Okay, well, while I was waiting, I noticed Temesvar, for some odd reason, is not getting up to, well, a bunch of places, but one of them was Pressburg, which I don't quite understand because it's going straight up here. The Sveg, Keskimet. The only thing I can see is going into Budapest and then kicking back out again. Maybe we need to avoid that somehow. So I'm going to work on a piece here and put a line in. I don't know if I have any spots available here. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of do, but I'm going to try just doing this sideline and see if that'll work. All right, first things first, we can get our mail car to increase our revenue by 25%. And now we're going to go in and lay out a line from Keskimet to our maintenance Pressburg. Almost this whole thing is like bridge. But anyways, we'll go ahead and put 6 trains on that and we'll put our mail car. Perfect. So I had to put another train station. We'll actually move the one that was there up north a little bit because the first one here in the middle is totally full. So we're going to go up through a maintenance station up to Debrecen and back again with our 6 trains and our mail wagon. And now we're going to work. It's going to cost a fortune, but it'll be worth it. We're going to bring it through to Sibiu. Now we're going to go in and change this up here, I think. We'll go Debrecen to our maintenance at Temesvar and make sure we get the right station. Over to Sibiu to Temesvar to our maintenance again. Now we're going to bump it up to 8 trains. So I think that should help Temesvar. Let's look and see. Get to at least everything up north. Okay, Temesvar is getting everything. Okay, wonderful. Is Debrecen, does it need anything? Okay, it does. Oh, it's got to go through those mountains. Right. Got to go through these mountains somehow. Man, this is not going to be easy. Trying to get from Kolasar over to Chernowitz is probably what needs to happen. Maybe I'll look into that and see. I think the last time it was like 6 million. And we spent, oh man, I don't know, like probably 10, 11 million coming through the mountains. If you're ever wondering if you can put a station way up in the mountains, now you know you can. So we're going to put 6 trains on that. Maybe we'll go with 8 because it'll be slow. And we'll go Firefly, our wagons down for the mail. Sibiu, oh, because it needed, all right, I forgot to put a gridiron in. I'm going to move this around. I just seen this weird thing. I noticed this. And here we are. Yeah, that worked out great, eh? I don't know how that's even possible. But anyways, we'll get back to our regular scheduled game. And it costs an awful lot of money. Well, really, everything's going at this point because all through the mountains. So Brazov to our maintenance, down to Bucharest and back with our 6 trains express. And we'll see, can Brazov get to Bucharest now? Or I guess Bucharest to Brazov at this point. Yes, it can. Perfect. And we went through the mountains to Chisinau, and we just adjusted this line that was already there from Brela to the maintenance. So that's added Chisinau in. We also added 2 more trains and our mail car. And there we go. We lay that down. We should be good. Let's take a little break and we'll grab this entry-level program, which will reduce our training costs by 5%, which will, lower our employee costs. And we laid out our Brazo through our maintenance, the Yassi line through the mountains, 6 trains express. And Brela didn't like going through Odessa to get the Chisinau, so we put a line straight through the mountains. We're going to put 6 express trains on that, and I think that should take care of it. Oh, we forgot to put a maintenance center in Bejires, so that would make that useless. There we go. And then we have our Skoji up through our maintenance to Sofia line. I'm going to put 6 trains on that with our mail cars. And my trains didn't seem to want to go from Sofia up the Nis from Skoji, so we lined up Skoji through our maintenance to our second Nis station. We're going to put 6 trains on that and see if our people will move up in this general area. And we have our line kind of following the river down here from Belgrade through our maintenance all the way down to Skoji. So we'll put 6 trains express with our mail car on that. And we did a line from Sofia down to Thessaloniki, and we put a maintenance station kind of in the middle. So we'll put 6 trains express with our mail cars. We'll pause that for a second. Then we'll take this refrigerated car. We don't need it, but the next thing, when we get 200 more, we can do the dining car, and that would be very good for revenue. And we built Sofia through the mountains to a maintenance to Pleven line. We're going to put 6 trains on that with our mail car. I noticed people weren't moving real good between Pleven and Plaudi, probably because it was like way over here to the right. So I cut through the mountains, and we're just going to go in and change this. I think it's this one here. Yeah, there we go. So we'll take out this Taddy Rest. We'll put Pleven, the Kurdi Stop. We'll move that up. Then Plaudi, Sofia Plaudi, sure. And then Kurdi Stop on the way back. See how much that cuts off. And I noticed Riss wasn't getting the Petesti, so we got a line there now with 6 trains express with their mail cars. And now we're doing Petesti through the maintenance to Bucharest, 6 trains with their mail cars on that. Some of the stuff we would have organized better had we had more money, but we really needed to buy at those guys before we wasted tens of millions in the mountains. So that's why we're doing a lot of just city to city stuff now. And what I think is the last one to connect everything, Constantinople through a maintenance up to Varna, 6 trains express. And I believe that should do it. We'll just double check here. Yep, there we go. Varna. Perfect. Awesome. Everything's getting connected. And I noticed Constantinople having a hard time sending stuff to Erdine. So we're going to throw in 6 trains there going straight there. I'm just wondering if it's going to make it better. Oh, it did. Because there was a few that had lines here. Now they don't. I think what those lines under the train and under this train, I think when there's lines there, what it means is there is a route, but it's just taken too long, I think. Because the minute I put down a direct line to Erdine, all of those lines went away. And I see we have some research available. Dining car, nice. So we can go through, add that into all of our trains like this, and we can increase our revenue from passengers by 25%. And we did a line from Bagorka through maintenance to Skoji, because I noticed there's a couple places they could get to, but really no one was taking the train. And we have some more research. We can take the caboose, which will give us 10% employee efficiency. So we'll go through and add that to all our lines. All right, so we have everything connected well. We paid off all our debts a long time ago. Our value is 292 million, and climbing, it dropped a bit there, and then it climbed a whole bunch. And as you can see, our revenue, that moves all the time, but it's 4.1 million million. If you look on the side, if I leave that my mouse there, you can see that the mailbags is more than doubling the passengers. So the mailbag is a big deal. I have everything connected and bought out my competitors, so I won this challenge. I was nervous for a while, but it worked out. If you like that video, like, comment, subscribe. Come back and watch another great video of Like Me Gaming.